So with the Arcane Odyssey release coming out pretty recently, a couple weeks ago, I decided when it came out I was going to try and challenge myself and do the entire Arcane Odyssey Bronze Sea without dying. So basically, I was trying to do the entire first release of the game without dying. It was a stupid idea. I put way too much of my time into it. But it was kind of trying to prove that I am the best Arcane Odyssey player out there right now. And as you probably expected, that was a horrible idea. I want to get into the mechanics of this build. I mean, we're not going to be able to beat the game without dying, without having a pretty good build that has a solid foundation and abuses some systems. So we're going to need something that uses status effects. And while scrolling through the status effects and reading over all of them, there's a couple that can combine to create something stronger. For example, there's Scolded, which is water, and fire, but the one we're going to go for is paralyzed. So if we apply the soaked effect, which can be applied via water magic or other things, and then you hit them with something with a lightning affinity, they will then be paralyzed, which slows them down for 50% for 1 second. While that doesn't sound very good, once it's used in actual practical gameplay, it's one of the strongest abilities that you can have. Well, I would get why most of you would think I would just use lightning magic. It's one of the stronger magics in the game, and it's also just pretty obvious that you could go a full mage build and you'd be pretty strong. But a lot of people gloss over this one thing, and it's that the starting relic you get in the game actually has a lightning affinity. And what do relics do? Well, they heal you every time you land an attack, meaning that you have an almost immortal build. It heals you, it applies paralyzed, and it basically is just broken. I mean, when you pair it with something like Sailor Style, which is what we do use, then you just get this combo of high damage, you heal yourself, and you apply the paralyzed effect. So I actually play like a normal player until level 10, just going through Red Wake, doing your average quest, I don't do anything different. But once we reach level 10, I go ahead and buy the sailboat, and then instead of going to Frostmill, I go around the entire island and unlock every single island. The reason I do this is because later when you are able to get treasure chests, it allows me to go around the map and do completion quests faster, which gets me more XP, which allows me to overlevel my build faster than most can. So then once I reach level 30, I decide to start the Frostmill quests all the way until level 60. And there's some pretty big and important things we have to stop to before we go, past level 60. At level 50, there's some major stopping points, which is one of them getting Sailor Style, which is a major point of our build, and the other one joining the Marines. The reason we join the Marines is it's honestly just a good luck charm, and I do it in some of my runs, and they often turn out better when I do. Now, a lot of people are often confused on how Sailor Style actually works, and, well, you need to fill up a meter, which is annoying, but basically, you either need to be in seawater or you need to bottle seawater. So I kind of need to carry bottled seawater around with me. And it's not as annoying as most people think, because only 2 drinks of bottled seawater gets you up to max bar for Sailor Style. So it's really not annoying, it's kind of just a hiccup that can be avoided easily. And now that once we've met all the requirements, we can just pick up on the main quest again, going through all of the Sky Island quests, doing the side quests, and then eventually picking up on the main quest around level 70 or 80, so that we're able to just breeze through it, and hence that will let us breeze through almost the rest of the game. Now, the reason we're going so over leveled into this is because you can sometimes make little slip ups or mess ups. Even though not common, we just want to make sure that we're not giving reasons that we should die. So here's when we run into the first major boss of the game, and that being Lord Elias. For me, I'm pretty sure when I fought him, he was for some reason bugged, but honestly, I don't mind. I mean, I'll take any bug that we have, even though he's a rather easy fight. It is what it is. I killed him in I think maybe 10-20 seconds. And here's where the run is really going to start picking up in difficulty. As we start to reach for Sailor's Lodge, not needing to really go for any higher levels up, that means Fort Talos is actually coming up soon. And Fort Talos is the major death point where I die in nearly every single run. Now, the only reason that is because I'm not really that good at parkour, which is kind of my issue. But at the same time, we just need to be very careful to only stick to that one bug to death and nothing more. Now, as you can see in this clip, I didn't die to the bug, But I did add this one leeway death because if not, I would probably be stuck on this challenge run for another 100 hours because I'm simply just not good at parkour. So we only actually did get one death in Fort Talos, and as I show here, it's just from making a bad jump in parkour, which I don't really mind. And here's where we fight the Fort Talos boss, General Regis, or I don't know if that's how you say his name, but honestly, he's my favorite boss in the entire game. I feel like he's well choreographed, he has a lot of good moves, he's honestly easy to fight too. He's not hard to fight, you know what he's about to do. If you ever played Elden Ring, he's a lot like Godfrey, He's a difficult boss in some ways, but he's, easy to memorize, he's not hard to learn. And I know this was quite a short video, but here we really get close to the end. I went around, I did willy-nilly until level 120. Just went around, had fun. I got a new spirit weapon. I was honestly just having fun with the run until eventually we run into the final aspects of the game, which are going to be the final bosses and the Ravana quests until you fight the king himself. But I'll just let some of the clips play out. I'll do some more voiceovers, but this is basically the end game where we're at now. I mean, we're not far from finishing the run. We got through the hurdle. And here is the final fight of this run. I mean, I hope you enjoyed the video. But as you're gonna see here, this is the last time I tried this run. I mean, I played a lot of the game. Let's keep it in mind. I tried this for like 100 hours. Is it necessarily a difficult run? Not really. But in the end, I mean, I did lose. And I think I've given up. And I've said, I'm not the best Arcane Odyssey player. And it is what it is. If you can beat the challenge, send me screenshots, man, please. If this video gets to 100 likes, I will for real. I'll do it for real. I will figure out a way to break the Fort Talos bugs. I will do everything. I will do all the Nimbus C even.